Hello guys and girls, I'm Thomas Finn Jameson. On my channel you'll find music, comedy, live reactions and more. Today I'm going to be doing a Whoa Nelly album review for 9 Inch Nails' Pretty Hate Machine. Now, a Whoa Nelly review is given when I deem an album to be of 10 out of 10 standard. So, some background. I first heard of 9 Inch Nails in 2011 when I was using an app for music that recommended songs, 10 tracks based on what you're listening to, what you might like. I was looking at a Candlemass track, they're a rock group. And when I first heard Into the Void, my introduction to 9 Inch Nails, I thought to myself, I want to have it! Accepted reference. So it's my second full-length 9 Inch Nails album that I've heard. Been looking forward to it. Suffice to say, a lot of it is dark. I wanted to go to the debut LP in 1989. And so without further ado, let's get to the review. Some of the tracks. Some of them. The opener, Head Like a Hole. What a corker! I would go as far as saying it's triumphant! And the best track on the LP, in my opinion. Next, Terrible Lie. Is it good? Ooh, it is. Enough said. So God is referenced thematically, and there's reference to the human condition throughout this LP. Side note, spiritually, Trent finding his place in raw fashion. Kinda I Want To. I really like this tune. I like the lyric, maybe God will cover up his eyes. Nice one. It has a kicking beat. And it doesn't dilly-dally, that's for sure. Something I Can Never Have. Not a fan of that song. Don't like it sonically or lyrically, just don't like that track. That's What I Get. Vocally, it reminds me of Depeche Mode, a very influential group. The Only Time is a good track. Has a funny lyric about the devil in the back of a car. If you know, you know. Some cool synths and popping percussion. Definitely. Now we get to the closing track. Semisonic reference. Ring Finger. So it's on the dark side. Star Wars reference. Has very nice instrumentation, i.e. the guitars have a cool sound, and sonically it closes the album well. So now we get to music and lyrics on the album. FYI, it sampled Prince's Alphabet Street pretty well. It was cool. A lot of sonics sound good on this LP, as I mentioned, from 1989. It was acceptable in the 80s. Calvin Harris reference. It holds up rather well. Some of the content is quite maudlin. It really is. However, it's well balanced, which is good. I'd say the music and the lyrics are on a par with each other on Pretty Hate Machine. So now I've got some new factors that I want to look at for this video. I'm going to look at consistency, and for that I would say the Pretty Hate Machine is intriguing and re-listenable, consistently interesting, and holds up throughout, really, apart from Something I Can Never Have, to me, in my opinion. I'm not a fan of that one, but other than that it holds up well throughout, and as I said, very re-listenable. Style for the album. So there's a lot of 80s synths and instrumentation. Themes of God, relationships, and the human condition are addressed. And I really like the transitions, actually, from tracks to the other. I picked up on that, and it's really well produced in that way. Impact for the album. So it developed a popular following and almost cult-like status at the time. The album went platinum eventually in, I believe, 2003. Rolling Stone gave it a 4-star review at the time. Chuck, I'm probably going to butcher his name here, the author of Fight Club, Chuck Palahniuk, maybe? The author of Fight Club said about the album, it seems like the first piece of music I've heard that's really like honest. I'm paraphrasing there. The first honest piece of music he's heard. And many lists and websites these days cite Pretty Hate Machine as one of the best albums of the 80s. So there you go. Potential for the LP. To a lot of people, myself included, as I touched on there, it's a great album. Therefore, it could be remembered as such. For me, I'll remember it as an album that really developed my admiration, or it's an album that really made me like Trent Reznor and Nine Inch Nails more, definitely. So, my verdict for Nine Inch Nails, Pretty Hate Machine, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. Also known as a Whoa, Nelly! Fair to say on the album, I like it, I like it. Jerry and the Pacemakers reference. So thanks for watching, guys and girls. Feel free to like, share, subscribe and comment. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud for my music, Spotify for my playlists, and Letterboxd for my reviews and lists. So with that I say, take it easy.